Hi there, Ginger Roses! Welcome back to the YouTube! I hope you guys are good. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the weirdest guilty pleasures that people actually have. So we're going to start with the most common guilty pleasures, and as this video goes on, they get more and more uncommon. So basically, the weirdest ones are at the end, so stick around to see just how weird you are. I definitely do some of these that are on this list. Oh god, this is really going to expose me, this video. Alright, before we start, as always, I just want to point this out. Of all of you brilliant people who watch my videos, there's a massive 71.6% of you not subscribed. Bloody hell! Well, you need to subscribe right now, alright? That's the rule. You watch my videos, you subscribe. It's a new rule I've made just now. All right, thank you, love you. Okay, the very first guilty pleasure. 1 in 1.2 people do this, so actually quite a few. Picking your nose. People pick their nose on average 4 times a day, but won't admit it. All right, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I have done that. I used to, but I don't do it now. No, that's a lie. I do. I still do it now. All right? There we go. But also, apparently, so do most people. So, you know what? I'm not that weird. 1 in 2.4 probability of ordering a takeout. 42% turn to takeaways when they can't be bothered to cook. Yeah, I mean, everyone's partial to a takeaway, aren't they? Like, it's very rare, to be fair, that you find someone that hasn't had a takeaway or don't do takeaways. Like, most people do. 1 in 2.5 probability of sleeping mid-movie. I wouldn't really say that's a guilty pleasure. I would say, well, I mean, I don't ever do that. It's more just like older people do it. The only time I would ever do it is if I've had a really long day. But then I'd feel annoyed at myself for doing it. I wouldn't call it pleasure. 1 in 3 probability of getting a McDonald's. Well, there you go. This is similar to the takeout one, I suppose, but you're actually going to get it. No wonder a new McDonald's opens every 14 and a half hours. No, this is one I actually don't understand. You know when people say, I really fancy a Mackey's? Really fancy a Mackey's? I'm like, what? Do you? How? It's just not my favorite food. 1 in 4 probability of peeing in the shower. Some say it saves water. How would that save water? You're not using the pee to clean yourself, are you? Well, I wouldn't say it saves water, but I do that sometimes. If I need to go, saves getting out the shower and peeing in the toilet, doesn't it? It all goes down the same place anyway. Judge me if you want, all right? We all do it. Well, not all of us. 25% of us do it. 1 in 4 of us. Don't forget, guys, as this video goes on, less and less people are likely to be doing these guilty pleasures. You are not going to believe the one at the end, guys. It's actually pretty crazy. This one's a pretty interesting one. 1 in 5 probability of proving someone wrong. Yeah, I suppose that can be a guilty pleasure, couldn't it? It's just like, you know, you get not the confidence, but you sort of feel like good about yourself because you've proved someone wrong. It's like, yeah, I'm right. And you're not. The thrill of being right. Yeah, exactly. 1 in 5.5 probability of midnight snacking. Yeah, midnight snacking is good. When you're hungry at midnight and you go downstairs for like some cheese and crackers or something. Just me? No? Anyone? Just me? Okay. Midnight snacking is one of the main causes of obesity. Oh, good. 1 in 7 probability of regular procrastinating. Just saying, I'll do it later. It's so easy to do that, isn't it? It's so easy to fall into that trap. I wouldn't say it's a guilty pleasure, though, because I'm just putting it off and then I'm like beating myself up later because I haven't done it yet. So I wouldn't call it a good thing. 1 in 8.8 probability of drinking from the carton. Who needs a cup? Well, I don't actually like milk anyway. I mean, I like it in things, like I like it in tea and coffee, but on its own, no. I can't. It makes me gag. 1 in 9 probability of singing aloud. 34% of people do their best Mariah Carey when driving. Well, there you go. I think it's because when you're driving or when you're in the shower and you're home alone, that's when you're not afraid of like what other people are thinking. So you just go for it. I would say that is one of my guilty pleasures. I'm surprised it's only 1 in 9. I feel like it's more than 1 in 9. Like people just don't want to admit it. 1 in 9.5 probability regularly Googling yourself, commonly known as ego surfing. I mean, yeah, we've all done this. I feel like more than 1 in 9.5 people have done this. I've done this partly because it is my job. Like I want to Google myself to see what comes up when you search me. But I do actually remember doing this even before I became famous like on YouTube and TikTok and shit. Oh, 1 in 10 probability of sucking your thumb as an adult. This usually becomes a habit even before birth. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. Oh my god, the thought of some of my friends being at home, sitting at home, just being like this. Ugh. You're an adult. Why are you doing that? 10% of people like doing that. Really? Okay. You know what? I'm not going to shame anyone. Apart from people that do that. There's something wrong with you. 1 in 15.2 people do this. Is very specific. Dessert before dinner. I think they actually do this in some countries. I'm not sure where, but I think that's actually like tradition, or it's their culture to have the dessert, then the main course. 33% people enjoyed eating their dessert before their main meal. I don't know, that is weird to me. It's just, I don't know why that's weird to me. I think it's just because that's how I've been brought up, to have, you know, the savory food first, then sweet later, but probably doesn't matter which way around you do it. 1 in 16 probability of having an afternoon nap. Yeah, again, I would only do this if I was really tired, if I'd had a long day. Naps improve brain function, memory, and creativity. Let's do it more. Yeah, all right. Probably just looked like I died. 1 in 19.8 probability of enjoying ASMR videos. 33% can't stop once they've entered the ASMR vortex. I am the complete opposite. ASMR really creeps me out. It just makes me cringe. I just find it horrible. For those of you that don't know, ASMR is like when you go up really close to the mic and you're like, hello, welcome to the JJ Everett Rose YouTube channel. You're listening to me, Jake Joseph Everett Rose. If that doesn't make you cringe, I don't know what will. 1 in 21 probability of enjoying pimple popping. Yeah, to be fair, it is quite fun, but my girlfriend absolutely loves doing this to me for some reason. Like, she'll even wake me up in the middle of the night doing it. I'll be just drifting off to sleep, and then all of a sudden I'll feel on my back. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So what are you doing? I don't think that's just my girlfriend. I think a lot of girlfriends do that. 1 in 24.4 probability of enjoying eating cake mixture. I mean, yeah, that is just great, isn't it? More than 1 in 24.4. Who doesn't like doing that? It tastes so good. In fact, it probably tastes better than the cake. 1 in 25 probability of enjoying daily selfie taking. Selfie-itis is a thing. Well, look, I'm an influencer, but I don't do that. I suppose I technically do it with my videos, but I don't take selfies. 1 in 27 probability of stealing soaps from hotels. Oh my God, my mum absolutely loves doing this. Like, she'll go to a hotel and she won't just take the soaps. Like, she'll take, the soaps, the shampoos. Sometimes she'll take a towel just because she feels like it. She just steals things. I should probably talk to her about it. 1 in 32 probability of enjoying all-day PJs. 32% of people say staying in their pajamas all day is their guilty pleasure. Yeah, it is great. It is great. I'm definitely a victim of this, because sort of where I'm, I guess, self-employed, or, you know, if you can call this a job. Okay, I don't have a job. All right, I don't have a job. I sometimes do that. I'll just sit in my pajamas all day. So I would definitely say that is one of my guilty pleasures. But, you know, when you don't need to leave the house, why would you get changed in normal clothes? It's comfortable and lazy. 1 in 38.5 probability of binging a series daily. JJ Everett Rose, could watch that. Could watch that guy. I hear he's pretty good, pretty funny. Binge watching is an addiction fueled by the release of dopamine. I absolutely love getting into a good series. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, you name it. I'm there. 1 in 40 probability of eating Nutella from the jar. Oh my God. No, I haven't done this because I'm not obese. Always best in its purest form. I mean, I say I haven't done it. I definitely have done it, but I don't do it on the regular. 1 in 41.2 probability of enjoying peeling off glue. That is so true. Why is that so satisfying? I remember doing that in school, like wiping that PVA glue on my hands and then just enjoying just taking it off in lesson. And I would do that rather than listen to the teacher, which is really good. 1 in 48 probability of an adult obsession with Disney. Who said Disney is for kids? Yeah, I get that. I get that it's not just for kids, it's for all ages. It is kind of magical. I'm definitely not into Disney as much as some people. Some people go absolutely crazy about Disney, don't they? Like, I've never been to Disneyland, for example. 1 in 48.8 probability of enjoying cat videos. I fucking love a cat video. If you're ever down, all you have to do is go into YouTube and type in cat videos or funny cat videos. You instantly feel better. YouTube is full of wonderful videos, including addictive, crazy cats. 1 in 50 probability of enjoying daily social media stalking. Suddenly, you know everything about their brother's friend's mum. No, I don't do this. Daily social media stalking. It's kind of worrying, that. Okay, guys, these are getting more and more unlikely and weirder and weirder. The one at the end is so strange. 1 in 52.2 probability of devouring a family-sized ice cream. Because ice cream isn't for sharing, it's for eating all on your own. Yeah, you get those Ben & Jerry's bucket. That's how I'd describe it, a bucket. And you just have one of those yourself. 1 in 61.5 probability of having cereal for dinner. Cereal at night is a proven form of comfort eating. Yeah, if you can't be asked to cook and you don't want to get a takeaway, then cereal for dinner is the way to go. Oh, God. Yeah, it's really lazy. The thing is, I don't even really like cereal. I'll have like granola and yogurt or like granola and muesli. So it's not even like an exciting dinner anyway. It's not an exciting cereal. Again, because I don't like milk. That's why I don't really like cereal. Enjoy that information. Not sure what you're going to do with that. 1 in 77.5 probability of getting pleasure from calling in sick. Why would you get pleasure from calling in sick? National Sickie Days exist. We've all pulled a sickie, whether it's to work or school or whatever. But getting pleasure in it, I sort of feel scared about it. I suppose once you've got the green light and your parents are like, right, okay, it's fine, you don't have to go into school, or your boss has said it's okay, you don't have to come into work, I suppose there is like something about that makes you go, oh good, I've got the whole day now to sit in my pajamas and do whatever I want. I'm gonna have cereal for dinner. 1 in 78 probability of enjoying popping bubble wrap. No, there's way more than a 1 in 78 probability of enjoying that. Everybody likes doing popping bubble wrap. Some people buy bubble wrap simply to pop it. Do they really? Wow. I suppose it's people with like ADHD or some sort of disease. Not disease. What's the word? You know what I mean? Some people do it just to like make it easier. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about, but you know what I mean. 1 in 85 probability of enjoying celebrity feuds. Who doesn't love drama? I suppose that's why people like Love Island, isn't it? And just stuff where they argue about shit that doesn't matter all the time. If you can't tell, I'm not one of those people that enjoys that. 1 in 85.3 probability of pretending you're in a music video. Turn your dreams into a reality, right? No, I don't enjoy it. I don't think I've ever done that once. 1 in 99 probability of picking ingrown hairs. Bad for the skin, yet so satisfying. Interesting. No, well, yeah, we've all done it, picking ingrown hairs, but where from? Where'd you get ingrown hairs? Last night, to be fair, I was picking my nostril hairs. Hey, look, I was at home on my own, all right? So it's not like anyone was here. Okay, this is a big jump. 1 in 143 probability. They're getting weird now. Regular prank calling. Some find the adrenaline rush addictive. Interesting. I've never done a prank call before. I mean, I suppose it would be fun to do with friends. I wouldn't do it on my own. I don't know. Yeah, that is a weird guilty pleasure, but you know what? Each to their own. 1 in 201 probability of AM drinking. Okay. There's guilty pleasure and then there's alcoholic, isn't there? There's two, very fine line. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Yeah, fair enough. 1 in 220 probability of joint cracking. Oh my God, there's so many people do this. They're just like clicking their fingers. Like their fingers, their toes, their like elbows, their jaw. They'd just be sat there like this, just clicking. Just breaking their necks. Like, what are you doing? Just stop. You're gonna kill yourself. 1 in 250 probability of enjoying weird food combos. Cold pizza dipped in soda, anyone? Ugh, no. My friend, though, did tell me once that he used to enjoy toast with yogurt. He would dip the toast in yogurt. And to be fair, I've never tried it, but I don't want to. 1 in 300 probability of enjoying country music. Interesting. Country is one of the least listened to music genres. Yeah, to be fair, I don't know if I'm really bad at genres of music. Like, I couldn't tell you if it was rap, country, drill, pop. Well, I just don't know. But country, I'm pretty sure it's with like a guitar, isn't it? I don't know. 1 in 319 probability of enjoying re-gifting. It's a form of recycling, right? So regifting is when someone gives you a present and you go, oh, thank you very much. And you think in the back of your head, this is a piece of shit. I don't like this. So you're thinking in your head, I'm going to give this back to someone else for their birthday or for Christmas. And to be fair, it's a fantastic idea. As long as the person that gave you the gift originally doesn't find out. 1 in 1,000 probability of peeling sunburn. Peeling sunburn causes scarring and possible risk of infection. Oh, these are getting weird now, guys. First of all, you don't want to get sunburn in the first place. I'm saying this as a ginger to all of you lot, right? You don't want sunburn. It's not good for you. But to get it and then want to peel it off. Ooh. Hey, look, I'm not pleasure shaming. I'm not pleasure shaming. 1 in 5,000 probability of enjoying purposely farting in public. What the hell is this? Blessing those around you with your pungent odor. So you're telling me that some people enjoy doing it. They will do it on purpose because they enjoy it. Okay, fair enough. I always thought it was just an embarrassing thing that happened if you accidentally farted or if you fart on an exam. But some people enjoy doing it. They get a kick out of it. 1 in 10,000 probability of enjoying not showering for over a week. On average, Great Britain and Germany shower the least. Do they? Oh, Christ. No, I would say I shower 5 or 6 times a week. I feel like that's normal, isn't it? Like, some people shower every day. I think it's in Brazil that they shower twice a day on average. But yeah, not showering for over a week, there's something wrong with you. You need to wash your penis. This one's a really strange one. 1 in 50,000 probability of kitchen sink peeing. Why go to the toilet when you can go to the kitchen? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they've got a good point there. Thing is, the kitchen is meant to be like hygienic and like the most hygienic place in the whole house. So if you to piss, would you then in the kitchen bin? What the hell? That's so weird. 1 in 110,000 probability of enjoying pickle juice straight from the jar. Oh my God, I've never seen anyone do that, but I don't think I want to. Instead of eating the pickles, they just drink all the juice and the brine. Oh, that is grim. Okay, this one is probably the worst one that I actually do. 1 in 200,000 probability of biting toenails. I know, it's bad, isn't it? To be fair, I haven't done this in a long time, purely from the fact I can't reach my toes anymore with my teeth. Oh, it's grim, isn't it? It's so bad. But yeah, no, now I do, to be fair, now I cut them. But I did this for an embarrassingly long amount of time. 1 in 260,000 probability of ice cream and barbecue sauce. Ugh! High satisfaction comes from consuming sweet and savory simultaneously. Well, yeah, I get that, but what the hell is wrong with you? Ice cream and barbecue sauce? What about a barbecue flavored ice cream? That just doesn't sound good to me. Sorry, it sounds like I would be sick on the first lick of that. 1 in 800,000 probability of sniffing a baby doll's head. Lacey from America rubs her doll head on her face all day long. Okay, Lacey from America, are you in need of help? That is so specific as well. I feel like this has happened once and it's made it on this list. At least I hope it's not a common thing in America. Maybe it is. 1 in a million probability of eating hair. Eating your own hair is a medical condition called trichophagia. Trichophagia? Trichophagia. I don't know what that says. But eating hair is bloody weird. Let me know in the comments, guys. Do you know anyone that eats hair? And do they need help? Okay, guys, we've made it to the last 2, and they are very strange. I did not build this up for nothing. 1 in 20 million probability. 20 million, right? That's a lot of people. Eating toilet paper daily. Daily. A lady from England, oh great, of course she's from England, eats at least 1 roll per day and loves the taste. Oh, good. Is she all right? Like, to be fair, I really want to know what this lady looks like. I'll see if I can find her. Okay, I didn't really know what to expect when I searched this up, but yeah, that's what she looks like. She must be, like, that must be, there's no way that can be good for you. Are there many calories in toilet paper? Like, what? Okay, guys, and the last one, 1 in 300 million probability of you enjoying this. Eating the hair directly off of a cat. I mean, I would definitely rather eat toilet paper than the hair off of my cat. I don't know where my cat's been. Saying that, though, if it's used toilet paper, that's a different story. Lisa from America loves the taste of cat hair. Of course she's from America. Oh my God, it's so funny. I just want to know how you even get into doing some of these things. Like, what? Just one day you put some toilet paper in your mouth and you go, oh, that actually tastes quite nice. You swallow it and you go, I might do this again tomorrow. And then eventually that evolves into you eating a whole roll of toilet paper per day, which is probably quite expensive, actually. But then there's a cat. And you're slowly just eating your cat, essentially. I just imagine Lisa from America coming up to a cat with a razor going, come here, Mittens. I want some more. I need to consume you. Oh, the cat's going, f***ing hell, get me out of this house. That poor cat. Right, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know what your weirdest guilty pleasure was. I'd love to know. And also let me know if any of you eat your cat hair or if you eat toilet paper. Please don't. Don't try this at home. Oh, right, before we go, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!